What is up, everyone? This is Zach, and I am here with Medieval Engineers. Gonna be building some castles. It's gonna be a great time. I don't really know. I've only played this just a little bit. Just jumped in before this stream. So this is gonna be pretty off the brain first impressions. We all know Medieval Engineers mostly, and have probably been playing that for a while. I know I have. I freaking love it. People at Keen Software House have made an amazingly cool creative sandbox game, and this is the next game in their series. So I think I'm gonna jump right on in here. Let's just right off the bat start off with a new world, and let's just do the quick start. Let's just see what it gives us. So yeah, I'm really excited about this. This is still alpha build. This is early access alpha. So keep in mind that anything you see here during the stream is subject to change. They could modify it, tweak it. Of course, they're going to make it better. We're probably going to see a few problems here and there, but I fully expect them to fix and polish this game to a beautiful state, as Space Engineers already is at this point. Man, it's fun. I love building things. I love creating things, and who doesn't want to build an epic castle to live in? I mean, come on. It's going to be wonderful. So I don't know about at this current point, but I do know that when they were designing this and transitioning into this concept of building on a Terra environment rather than a space environment, they just simply took their asteroids from Medieval Engineers that they had already developed and blew them up to a giant size and plopped a world on them. So as you can see, we already have gravity. Everything is here. Oh, hey, we got a little watchtower. Let's go check that out. And I think I can fly. Yep, just like I can in Space Engineers. I don't think there's any kind of lore to explain this. Oh god, the floating man of glory. That's a bit silly, but you got to be able to build. So this is cool. I like the shingled roof thing here. I like the lighting, how the shadows kind of play in. Yeah, all right. So maybe we should get building. I kind of like this little hill area over here. Here's something that I want you guys to help me decide. The 3 people potentially that are here in the stream with me. Hey guys. Where should we build this castle, and should we start off with a castle? Because I'm partly curious to start off building some kind of, I don't know, small like lumber building. Like over here, maybe they need to get wood for their castle, so maybe we should just start building some kind of small lumber yard to get the controls down and get things figured out. I think that sounds like a good plan. We'll move on to the castles next. Yeah. All right, so let me drop back down to the ground here. Let's go check out the blocks. So controls are similar to Space Engineers. It's it's pretty much the same thing. You push your G button, you get your blocks and your menus. And yeah, we've got all kinds of stone blocks here. Oh, I don't seem to be able to switch my hotbars while in the menu. That's interesting. Probably something that will add as flexible later. So I think I'm going to just do something that looks very cottagey, something kind of like a little woodsy wood house. Get some of these good wood parts here. Roof wood, and tile roof. We'll probably do a hay or a wooden roof out here at our lumber camp. Yeah, something like that. So that looks good. Oh, and definitely what I want to do is I want to load up my 4th toolbar here with my voxel hands so I can do ground editing, terraforming, shaping the ground underneath everything, just in case. Especially with the castle, I know we're going to want to do something cool like that. So, yeah. Let's see. Start off with like a foundation. I think this looks like a good place for our lumberyard house thing. Doop, 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 doop. Maybe it could be like a tavern too. Maybe there could be rooms upstairs for the lumberjacks who work here, need to stay overnight, get extra chopping done. Do you do lumberjacking in the night? I don't know. It sounds dangerous. Like, what if there's wolves out here in the woods? Gotta have yourself armed with a bow and arrow or something. So I'm going to do just a little bit of terraforming around my foundation here. Give myself some more space to work. Ooh, look at that deep cut into the earth there. Alright, that's a good place to start. Let's get more foundation blocks. Yep, I'm liking where this is going, and maybe we'll do one more row, kind of make it a rectangle building. That means we need to get rid of some more of this terrain here. Oh yeah. So guys, if you're just tuning in, I'm Zach with the Button Masher Bros. You probably have heard me say dumb things in videos before. I am not held responsible for anything I've said in the past. That's a dumb cop-out for literally everything I could possibly say. I'm not responsible for anything I don't remember ever saying. Can get me into some serious trouble at some point. Or maybe out of serious trouble. You never know. Obviously, I'm playing Medieval Engineers here. I'm working on a little lumber house. So this is going to be out on our frontier here. And maybe our people need to get lumber from this wooded area to, I don't know, to build their castle or something. Doop. Yep, that's looking good. Get rid of some of this terrain here. And you know what I might do? I might just level out this whole radius. Yeah, let's make this big. I might just level out this whole hill here. I want this to look really natural, not really forced. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, that looks kind of cool. That looks like maybe they dug it out, or maybe that's a natural little area where water runs off. Maybe do this. Maybe do this. And there we go. It's looking kind of interesting. Now there's a level terrain feature here, so if I want to create like level terrain, don't have to worry about accidentally creating it lower or higher, and like make some nice smoothing of the ground there. Yeah, let's see. Cool. Alright, now I think I could start with some walls. Figure out where I want my door to be. Oh man, there is grass growing in my ground. I can't have that. You can't have grass in your living room while you're trying to cook boar stew out here in the woods. You gotta get rid of that real quick. Hey Sorceress, how's it going? Welcome to Zach playing Medieval Engineers here. Gonna be building castles in a little bit, but I thought it'd be cool to start out with a frontier kind of lumber house that these people maybe get their supplies from out here on the edge of Imperial territory. I don't know if there's factions. Maybe we're making them right now. Yep. Clearing out all that grass. Gonna put up a door here. Now, one thing that is cool is the controls are really similar to Space Engineers. So you got your basic rotation controls over on the delete, insert, home, page up, page down, end keys. So you can rotate. Now, this is something that if any of you guys have been keeping up with the Medieval Engineers development, you'll know about already. But it's really cool, so I want to just show it here. Normally in Space Engineers, you can't... When you put a block in a location, it takes up that space, right? So right here you can see that I don't have the ability to put a block there because I've already got a block taking up that spot. But when you're working with medieval architecture, there's all kinds of things that you're going to need to put together, and you're working with smaller spaces rather than spaceships. Things are less geometric and more, earthy in their material base. So you can hold down Alt, and it goes into compound block building mode, and that is just so cool. You can put blocks inside of blocks for days. Hold down Alt, boom, you got it. It's in there. You can actually, and this is actually my preference right now, is if you press Z, you toggle, as it says down with the help text down there, which I'll probably turn off here in a second. If you put Z, it toggles on compound building mode. So now instead of holding down Alt per instance, you just push Z once and you can put blocks and blocks for days. In fact, I'm going to put so many blocks in this block because I can, that I just need to do it. A staircase, a rail, a roof corner. Dang, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks in one block. Wait, I cheated. That block is not in the block. Hold up. Oh no. Oh no, I've done a bad thing. My corner is gone. Hold on. Must have many blocks inside of blocks. Swap that around. Put a railing. I cheated with this one because I put it the wrong way. There. Now it's in there. We got blocks inside of blocks. I am super excited for when that feature gets pulled into Space Engineers, as we know it probably will, because I don't know. I just think the potential there for creativity and design is amazing. So yeah, there we go. We got our basic shape of our building here. I think I'm gonna make this thing 2 stories. I keep thinking of all the different random like houses that you go into, NPC houses and RPGs, and there's often like a little storefront or tavern or cooking area down below, and a second floor with bedrooms or you know, maybe it's an inn, maybe there's rooms you can rent upstairs. So we're gonna do that there. I think something else I want is a little bit of windows. I think I want some windows. Let some light in here. On this side it's easy. I can do one there, and maybe on this one we'll just do the far block here. Yeah, that's cool. I need... what should I get next? You know what? Let me turn that help text off so we can see more of this beautiful thing. Maybe it's not in here. Game. Here we go. The last one I pick. Show control hints. Great. Good. Glorious. We've done it. So let's think about this here. Let's go on. I think I'm actually ready to start building the second floor. So there are these cool wooden floor blocks that I want to put on control bar 3. A few different options here. And I'm going to start laying down that floor. Oh, maybe not. Might need to put some walls up here first before it'll let me put things on the sides upstairs. I had to turn compact block mode off for a second. Compound block mode off for a second there because it wasn't letting me build on top. Doop doop. There we go. We'll figure out where I want my windows after I get the basic wall here built. Oh my, no walls out there. Don't need that here. There we go. All right. This is looking cool. Oh man, I'm getting excited. Frontier house. This is pretty cool. So there we go. We got our second floor going in here. Ooh, now here's an idea. What about... there you go. What about a balcony of sorts? What if we left some of this area open? That could be really cool. I'm trying to think of where I might do hallway to get from room to room. I might not have enough space up here, actually. Let's see. Definitely could put a room there. I might go ahead and just cover the whole floor so we have more room for rooms. And there we go. And let's see. Got this here. And let's see. I think I'm gonna put the hallway on the far side here and leave all that space in the interior for maybe like bedrooms. Maybe this is like doubles as an inn for people who come out here to chop wood for the castle. can divide that there. These are pretty spacious rooms. Luxury. The luxurious lumberjack life happening right here. Alright, can I get that block? No, I missed. And I deleted the whole block. I must have compound block mode off because I believe if you turn that off, it will delete the entire contents of a grid space rather than just one piece. Yes. Doorway. No. No! Deleting everything. Everything is going to break. Let's see. Let's go back to this. Let's get this rotated. Speaking of breaking, something really important that I should check out here in a second is the structural integrity thingy. Because this game is trying to be extremely realistic in its approaches and concepts and blah 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 blah, all that good stuff. So you have to maintain your building's structure, and that's what this view is. Green is good. Green means your blocks are stable, that they are not being heavily weighted by too much or leaning to one side or need more support in any way. You can actually see that the blocks near the bottom are starting to get yellow, and that I think is because the blocks on top are putting weight on them, and it's causing them to have a little bit more stress than the blocks near the top. So, oh well, that's a problem. Can't walk in through that now, can we? Let's do this. Let's get width. Let's get depth. And let's pick see if we can find a cool kind of pathway. Soil, stone. Maybe stone? Woods, grass. Stone 2. We'll try to see what stone 2 looks like. Oh man, I think I made that a little bit too big. You know what though, we'll work with it. Maybe there's like a path out here. Wow, that is some stone. That is not a path at all. That is just straight up rock. A rock threshold for this door. I can't even fit through anymore. Oh god, I might be really stuck. Flying mode on. Nope, things are going wrong. We are super stuck. Alright, I will try to delete some of the land and see if that gets me out of here. Distance. I can control how close or far this tries to place, but it doesn't look like I can get it close enough. So we'll just try killing some of these walls if we can. Nope, nope, nope. Oh man, we are in a interestingly problematic area. Flying mode off. Nope, still super stuck. Aha! I don't know what I did, but we're good to go. We're no longer stuck in the rock door trap. Okay, so I gotta chill out with this entryway thing. Maybe try a different approach. And I've totally mutilated my ground. Just gone. Okay, gonna have to switch that distance out a little bit. Going to let's build it down here. There we go. There we go. And maybe if I smooth it out. Nope, that's gonna raise it up too high. So let's get rid of that. Let's see. Not actually sure how I'm gonna get that to line up with the other height. Hey Josh, how's it going? Thanks. It's gonna be my lumber camp. Gonna be for outside of the castle. We've got let's see. I'm going to probably be building a castle over there, but this is going to be out on the frontiers. Let's say that these people need to get wood for their castle. They can come over here, and this could be a little hut where they stage some of that stuff. I'm trying to figure out how I can get this land to be about the same height as my building here. If I go too high and try to walk through the door, I get stuck, so that's super bad. Yeah, the dirty peasant worker bees, exactly. Can you imagine if it was like if this was actually on a server though? Would somebody probably have to do that job? How terrible would it be if you just get into a game and they're like, all right, we've assigned you with your job. You are going to go collect wood for the next 300 days, and then you are promoted to live inside of the castle grounds. It's too hardcore on the RP, bro. A little too much RP. Let's see. Oh, shoot. Let's see. Dupe. Alright, well, that's closer. Oh, I'm scared to go through this door. Am I going to get stuck again? I didn't. I made it. I'm a little bit worried, though. I don't know. It seems like I can't move my voxel hands to be just slightly above. Now, here's something. I think... Yes. No, that's going to project them forward. I think... There we go. There's a mode by turning off snapping to voxel that my blocks line up slightly differently. They're not rigidly stuck to that voxel grid. So this should give me a whole lot more precision about the height of this ground. Yeah, that's better. Now I just got to find a texture that is sort of like a path, that is not super stone. Alright, there we go. Now, woods. That's what I have, right? Woods grass. That's some stone. Place a stair. Your name has stumped me super hard, man. Biramate. Close. Place a stair. I have a wooden staircase here, and it is chilling. It is hanging out on the inside here. There is also like stone stairs. But I have not got to that yet. When we get to our actual castle building, that we'll be definitely doing some stone and some I don't know what else the castles will have. Maybe some wood, maybe some land, maybe some turrets, all kinds of fun stuff. Josh says sounds like a Garry's Mod server. Yeah, I can see that. People going a little bit way too hardcore on the RP for no apparent reason. I have not done much randomness in Garry's Mod like that. I could be fun. It could be fun for some lulz. Rock grass. So you can see I'm actually painting the terrain right now. Oh, there we go. That's kind of cool. It looks like maybe it's a some crushed grass for a path. Oh, here we go. This is what I want. Just basic soil. Just basic soil there. Yeah, that looks like something like maybe people have been walking on it for a while, and it's just created a sort of natural path there. Now let's naturalize. Oh god, that didn't do what I wanted it to do at all. I want to naturalize, create some natural looking slopes, some curvature to the ground like a real hill. Yeah, baby, that's it right there. Use a piece of lumber as a step. You know what? I don't see how that is going to be more advantageous than using steps, but we could do that. We could do something like that. Hold up. Let's see. We've got these crazy lumber blocks here. The timber works really strangely. While everything else is like a big, chunk of a block, timber is like this. It is little tiny cubes of timber. Look at that. we built them sideways, like they glued them together or something. If I can figure out how to rotate them over. No. Oh, there we go. All right, here we go. Here's like a pole. Here's another pole. This pole's probably too high. Whoa, dude, look at that. I got loose timber. Where'd it go? Did I kick it somewhere? Dang, can I just... Yes! Castle soccer games begin. Oh my goodness. Soccer Tournament Pro, it's gonna happen. Alright. For lulz here, we got parkour mode. Maybe. See if I can parkour like a champion. Ugh. No. Not at all. Oh, wait. Oh, no. I think I got to, like, one of them. Here, let's do this. Check out my weird-ass medieval dude here. I've got a leather helmet or something. It's quite nice. Oh. 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 Overshot the last one. This is why my civilization actually doesn't get anything done, is because the dumbass lumberjacks come out here and they're like, oh, hey, look, guys, I can jump from 2 pillars to another pillar. Isn't that cool? Yes, did it. King of the castle. What now? All right. Hey, Chris. What's up, man? How are you? Welcome to Reem. Obviously playing some medieval engineers, trying to build a lumber hut thing out here. For those of you who are fans of Button Mash Bros, this is Zach, by the way. I'm just hanging out here. I just got this game yesterday and have not even had a chance to play it. So this is my kind of first impression, first look, and attempt to be sort of a cool guy and build some stuff. So I think I'm going back to the lumberjack house here. I want to get a roof on this thing, and from the videos that I have seen, roofs get to be a little problematic. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. Now, do I want hay or wood? It is a lumberjack house, so maybe wood makes the most sense. They got a lot of that lying around. And I am a little bit scared that as soon as I start putting this on, I am going to get major destruction. So I've got my structural integrity monitor on right now, so I can kind of watch as this chaos happens and as my life falls to pieces right in front of me. Probably should build some kind of support struts in between. I don't know how big these wall segments are. Not terribly big. Oh. Okay. Well, it happened, and it put a little bit of stress on the block below. But look at how nice that looks. Dang. Dang, that roof, though. Dang, I want to make a whole village of houses. Oh, dude, this is pretty cool. Little nerdy moment there. It's giving me like all kinds of pangs from like RPG games, going into different towns and seeing, you know, just the villages that the game is set in, and it's good stuff. Good stuff here. I'm gonna go back into first person mode for a little bit easier building. And let's see. Putting a lot of stress down below there. A lot of stress. We've got some other people in the stream. Another person with a really complicated name. Hi there, Ffixiverlum. I'm F guy whose name starts with F. Hi there, how's it going? We also have Disco Bread. What's up, man? How's it going? Oh, dude, Disco Bread, you are way more intelligent than I am. You're saying that he probably meant to put like wooden steps in front of the door of the house. You're probably right. Though I probably now have to build some kind of parkour championship gauntlet somewhere at some point. I actually, check this out, compound building block mode, maybe? Almost. That would be cool. Look at how cool that would be, but unfortunately it's not going to let me try that out. So let's just try what he was talking about exactly, using the timber block. Try building just a little step in front of the house. Dude, I like it. I like it. That actually looks really legit. That is beautiful. Good call, Disco Bread, for making fun of my stupidity, and for what is it, Warhound Gamer, for the good idea. Nice. All right. Now what else? Let's go back to our roof here. Let's check this out. Let's do. roof blocks, number 6 here. Drop it on. Now we're getting really sketchy, because if I remember correctly, yeah, we're starting to get yellowy, orangey weight on the bottom. And that is not something I've seen in, well, I've seen it in videos, and when you start getting to that color, things start going south real quick. So I am very curious about how many more of these roof pieces I can add on top before my hopes and dreams come crumbling down in front of our faces. Oh, well, look at that. It's actually holding. So far, so good. I'm really, really scared about this second row of roofing, because we're going to start putting a lot of weight really high up. And let's go with that. Go with that. And let's, oh, I guess that's going to be a slanted block, huh? That'll be for our roof. Doop, doop. There we go. And this side. There we go. Let's get some middle of the road supports going, because I think that's a good idea. This is actually something that we'll find out in time, if actually building kind of ribs, architectural ribs, is good or bad. If it actually has, if it adds too much weight and doesn't distribute enough weight, or if it does do those things. Yes. Checking out what's going on in chat. People having a little conversation. It's cool. Alright, and with that, I'm going to check out my build. Check out that integrity. How are we doing? We are getting to some dark oranges down below. Sketchville arrives. Sketchville approaches. You know what I could do, to be a lazy butt, is just, instead of try to make this roof go up and to an angle, I could try to do a flat piece in the middle. And just, I don't know if that would look cool or not. But let me, oh, I don't know. I'm feeling risky. I'm feeling like I want to go up. I want to see what this does. Doing it. We're going to a point. We are going to the peak. Also, another sketchy question is supports in the middle. Am I going to need to build ribs across? Am I going to need to build almost like a whole separate floor up there to hold this roof on? I don't know. I don't know. Here's the really sketchy thing. There's no undo button. So when I screw up really intensely like I'm bound to do, everything is gone. This is gonna be the hardest level of punishment of a trial and error situation that you can get. Take it to the limit. All right, we just gotta keep going. We'll take it to the limit. The limit. Everybody to the limit. Come on, it's to the limit. Oh, what is that? What is that, Red? The window's getting sketchy. Things are gonna come crashing down. I just know it. I have a feeling. I have a feeling. Oh, well, that doesn't make any sense at all. Oh, but it's surviving. It's surviving so far. I want to put some windows up there, but I kind of feel like it's a little too late for that. I've already gone to hell and back. There's no turning around here. Oh, man. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to just try it for science. We're going to build... Oh, no! That was the wrong thing to do! Oh, no! And there's some beautiful destruction, ladies and gentlemen. We have failed at building a lumber house. GG. Yeah. But, okay, before I do another project, let's just go check this out, because this is one thing that I absolutely love about the engine that this game and Space Engineers is run on, is destruction. Look at this rubble, though! Dude, I got, like, house pieces, like, right here just chilling on my staircase. I've got dilapidated building structure everywhere. Ah, that is just wonderful. If I can get a giant castle built, I might have to do just a castle destruction time, because That would be freaking sick. It would be glorious. In fact, well, since this is already pretty much a wash, let's do this. I'm gonna add some cannonballs to my that's a times 10 mass cannonball. I'm gonna add a cannonball here. Boom! Oh, well, you know, I thought that would just launch forward. Apparently it doesn't. There we go. Gotta hold it down to charge it up. Oh, look at that destruction. Look at how everything just crumbles to pieces. Even the cannonball crumbles to pieces. Ah, that is so cool. Yes, can you imagine, like, somebody setting up, like, a PvP server, you know, where you've got 2 different armies and 2 castles, and each side's got a few catapults, and the goal is just to go and wreck the other team first. It'd be absolutely fantastic. That whole roof. Oh, but I broke it to smaller pieces. Oh, that's cool. That is just so cool. All right, Project 1 is failed. I wish I could keep a tally of this, actually. Chat, you're in charge of keeping track of how many times my structures fail and how many times I actually succeed. So, with that in mind, we're going to go build a small castle. We're going to do what we say we're doing actually on the title here. We're going to go over here, and I'm going to try out something very stone-based. Now, this is going to be harder, because I would assume, with the level of realism that this is trying to emulate, that stone is heavy. Stone is probably not just something that I can build with and hope for success right off the bat. But I like a challenge. I like it difficult. I like to make things hard. Not those things. Well, anyway, we got a castle coming along here. We're going to try out building a foundation first of all. I think I'm going to start it up from the ground level, and I'm going to keep it pretty simple. I don't want to get too complicated here. If anything, I'm going to make a... I don't know. I'm going to do it kind of classic, you know. Maybe we'll get some turrets. Maybe we'll try out these curved blocks here on the sides. So let's go like that. Let's go like that. And we'll say this is a turret, like a guideline for where we're going to put a turret. You can put some blocks inside for foundation. That's what she said indeed. Is all right. I'm sorry. I'm like 7 years old. I'm sorry. Stone round indoor, stone round block. What I'm looking for right now is something that I can put stone round platform. Something I can put in between right here, because I doubt putting a compound block inside of that, if it's even possible. Alt, nope. Z, toggle, nope. Doesn't look like I can put... Oh, I can put diagonal things inside of it. Doesn't look like I can put a block platform in there, just this big cube block, and it doesn't morph to the shape of that. So there has to be some kind of floor that I can use. Oh, well, you know, I know there's a wooden floor. There is the wooden round floor. I think I already have that on my toolbar. Yes, on 3. So it could be... Oh, wrong thing. Let's hit Z. Could do like that, and the top floor, all the floors could be wood. But I think on the ground level, I'd really like stone, you know, that actually built that foundation right there. So let's take... Oh, I found it! There it is. Stone round block. That's what I want. Yes. So let's go G. Let's throw that on our front toolbar. I don't think I want these ramps right now for much, so we'll replace it with that. Hit Alt, compound mode, shove it in. Have fun with that one. Bam. Now you will notice it looks like there is a little bit of overlap on those models right there. But this is early access. This is alpha build of the game, and that's the kind of thing that I would expect the Keen Software Studios to polish out as the game goes along and as they develop, you know, how this game is actually going to work. And actually, I can contribute to the solution here. Instead of using those round blocks, I'm just going to go ahead and use these wide round blocks here. Yes, doing it. Making things cool. All right. And then, as I said before, my foundation is actually up here. So this has got a lot of Got a lot of turret down there before things are going to happen. I don't know if that's good or bad. It might be great because I've got these solid stone blocks holding things up. But it might be terrible because stone is heavy and it might just come collapsing down right on my head. Let's take a look. Looking good. Yes, that's what I like to see. All green. And I think the white actually means it is a foundation. So I think those are solid no matter what. That those are, since those are like in the ground, those are locked in place, and then everything that is above that level is actually going to be that the stress of the structural integrity is applied to. But that's just an assumption based on what I'm seeing. Let's go back to our foundation here. Since we got this kind of turret going out like that, maybe I'll build this, kind of make a sort of square. Oh my, we're gonna have to do some. Oh, no, because this is my real base level. That's my real base level, yeah. So we're going to make kind of a square keep tower out here. So we're going to do another mirror that turret look on this side. Boop. There we go, looking cool. Yep. Oh, it's not going to let me put one there. I guess I am going to have to jump in and do a tiny bit of terraforming here. We will just shave a little bit of that ground down. And that should give me enough to place. Yes. Probably going to have to do a little bit more terraforming along the backside here. It's really strange that it let me put that there, but won't let me put it in some places. Probably has to do just something with the height that it's measuring at different places. Oh, wait. I wonder if it has to do with my placement location. Well, that one placed there anyway. I can try placing on that side. Looking good. It's doing it. Oh, wait. But, nah, I screwed that up because I want those to be backwards. Oh, well. Try again. One block off syndrome. Any Minecraft or Space Engineers player knows. It is the worst. Alrighty. Let's get that. And get that. For those of people who may be just tuning in, this is Zach with the Button Masher Bros playing medieval engineers, making castles. I've had one structure fail so far. It was wrong way. It was a lumber house over there. You can actually see the ruins hanging kind of sideways in the distance. It was going to be a place for potentially the civilians to go get lumber, get resources to bring it back for the castle, but my structural integrity design was bad. It's very bad. So it got destroyed. We're now trying a castle, and I have about this much faith that it's going to work. But we're doing it anyway because castles are cool. Yep. There we go. Josh says, one block off syndrome is real. I built a big freaking structure. One got cut off. Shut the server off and never played again. Oh yeah, that is tragic. Oh my goodness. The lumber house ironically becomes a stack of lumber. I guess in a sense they can go use those resources later. Bring your axe to cut up the lumber house. Alright, need a little bit of terraforming here. Joop, joop, joop. Chop that down. Build a block. Yes. Coming along. Yeah, so this is going to be just a real small little keep-like structure. Maybe if it survives, we'll develop it into something bigger. Oh, wow, that one placed that time. Yeah, I am a little bit confused on why sometimes it is angry with me for trying to place stuff in the ground, and then sometimes in like 2 seconds later, it just decides, okay, you can put a block there. Like right now, watch. Nope, but, aha! I think it has to do with my pointer. I'm gonna guess that if I point at the ground, it's less likely to do it, and if I point at another structure, yeah, pointing at the ground, pointing at another structure, that's it. It likes to build attached to already existing blocks more than it likes to build to the ground. Guess that makes sense. Okay, here we go. This is cool. Now, I think I will actually do some terraforming on the inside, because I want to make this ground in here level, like like they did this before they built the walls. Yeah, forethought, not what I'm doing, which is just happening. So we'll do depth, we'll do, well, I'll do height for safety just in case I raise or lower myself, and we'll put distance out a ways. I also want to snap to voxel grid this time, which means I get this rigid snapping motion with the voxel hands. Material soil. Yeah, I liked the soil at the lumber house. So just scarefully paint the ground. You don't want to go too fast now because you might accidentally build it too high. Scarefully. Oh yes, so scareful. Yes, it's looking good. Oh my. Oh, there we go. Oh yes, scarefully. Getting a little fast now, Zach. Don't want to mess up your ground now. Oh, there you did it. You went too fast and you messed up your ground. Hope you can get rid of that real quick. Oh, it's fine. It's so fine. Sort of. A little bit uneven. But we'll just go scarefully here for the rest of it. Here we go. Yes. Oh, yeah. That is really doing it for me. Nope! That is not doing it for me. Back. Away ground. Yep. Oh, nope, scarefully. You saw that. You saw it was too high and you still clicked it. Alright, that's mostly good. It's a little uneven in places, but I think that I will try again to use the ground leveler tool, which I failed miserably at before. Oh god, I sense a bad thing happening here. Oh, maybe not. Oh, I don't even have to be careful. Warp speed ground manipulation. Did it. Looks good. Scoops! Scoops is referenced in chat. Man, Scoops, MVP of FTL. Dang. He was my bro. He was so cool. I agree, Josh. A season 2 of FTL, yes. All I have to say is yes. Alright, so here is something interesting that I'm actually excited happened too. Our interior castle area is a lot higher than our exterior ground, and I know just what I want to do with that. I am going to build a drawbridge and a gate. And I'm going to just do the beginning of that because I don't know how to do gates, and I probably won't even have this castle live to be that long because it's going to get destroyed by structural integrity fails. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to build like a little rock outcropping over here so you can get the idea of what I think's going to happen if it ever happens. Maybe I will do a platform of rock and then try to naturalize it with the orb tool, which, here we go. And just kind of pull that rock out a little bit. Yeah, that's looking kind of cool. Pull this side out a little bit. Down to the ground and back. Alright, we'd have to smooth that out so like a cart could roll up it. But that's the kind of the idea here. Is a little outcropping of rock that we could build onto or have a drawbridge fall onto. Maybe a drawbridge, maybe just a stone bridge. I don't know if I'm pro enough for a drawbridge yet. That might just be way outside of my my skill talents. I don't know. We might try it. We'll see. We'll see if the castle lives. That's the main problem here. If the castle doesn't live, none of the cool ideas, they don't even matter. Oh, my page up key is not doing what I want it to. That's gonna make this a shitload of fun. Oh god. Oh no. Major tech problem. Alright, that's that. Doop. It's gonna be fine. It's fine. There we go. Yeah, did it. We did it. FTL, yeah, I know a little bit of what I'm doing. I've never beat it on hard. I have beat it on normal 2 or 3 times. It's a tough game. it is a tough game no matter who you are and what you're trying to do there. It is just, it's punishing. And I don't really know the best way to play. I tend to try not to force myself into anything. If it gives me a gun, I try to use that gun. If it gives me... yeah, I don't know. Just based on what it gives me, that's how I try to do it. But, I don't know. It works sometimes, it doesn't work. Needs a huge drawbridge. I love that idea. I want to figure out how a drawbridge works, because I could try a 3-block wide bridge right here that goes across to an outcropping of rock like this, and that could be just really sweet. And here's the thing, though. I wonder if this should be an interior structure. At first, I was kind of looking at this middle area as a courtyard, but this is pretty small for a castle. So maybe that interior is actually inside, and this is the keep structure inside of a larger castle thing. So, yes. You know, it would be pretty cool though if it was exterior. I would love to do like doors on the sides here, because it's just pretty cool. I like it. Oh, there's 2 types of doors. There's the off-center one, and is this a... What? Oh, there we go. I pushed 0 and emptied my hands. Oh, that's a window. Oh, no, that's not a door. That is a window. So there is... Nope, that is still a window. So there's kind of this one off-center-y door. And, whoa, what's this? Oh, that looks like the inverse, where you have round on the inside and square on the outside. That's cool. That's a nice bit of variety. Let's see. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna decide right now that this is an interior structure from here on out. So we're gonna redo the sort of middle area, actually with a foundation. Oh, can I hit the right button? It's control. No, it's not control. Oh, you know what? I'm placing it wrong. There we go. Gotta place it attached to the pre-existing block, not to the ground. So it likes me so much better. There we go. Doing things, doing things. Can I do an alt drag? Shift alt drag? Or is it a shift? There we go. That's what I want. Place a huge stone slab down there. Wonderful. All right. I'm going to take a peek at structural integrity because I am a paranoid motherfucker. We have no problems. As we shouldn't have any problems. We literally just started this. We haven't even gone vertical with this thing at all. But we're about to. No window on ground level, because that's how you get robbers. Though, I'd actually be really impressed if somebody could fit in this window. Never mind, Tyrion Lannister. All that needs to be said. Gonna go back to regular walls. I was thinking to myself earlier, how cool would it be to make a replica of Casterly Rock? And then I realized to myself also, that's like an impossibly huge task to accomplish. It would be super sick. Have you guys seen the Minecraft build of it though? Jeez, that's cool. I wonder how long that took to make. Putting on the walls here. Putting on a wall over here. So we definitely want a drawbridge, but I'm trying to think of what else would make this castle really cool. I think the center room should just sort of be a kind of like a grand hall. I don't want to put anything important on it because it's right near the door. If somebody were to break in, you would immediately... It's the room you'd first see. So I can't put my throne room there, but I think I think I'll put a throne room type structure in here on the second story if I can get to the second story. I also that I think I'll have to try on the future when I'm a little bit more experienced with building, but a wall mounted trebuchet, right? on the castle itself to fire back at enemy catapults. OP. GG castle. Oh crap, I put a window there. I didn't even notice that. Didn't even notice. There we go. All right. Now what? Now things are getting a little bit harder to figure out, because now I'm getting away from just, you know, basics to more like, what are my aesthetic options? What do I want it to actually look like? Also, why did I build my walls 1 block thick? Maybe for defense? Yeah, probably for defense. I think I'm going to keep going with that 1 more floor. 1 more level. Yeah, 1 more level. And then I'm going to switch to thinner walls to make a larger room a little higher up. I also am really curious about column supports. I bet you that doing some kind of column... Well, I would assume that having some kind of columns in the middle of my structure would make it more stable. But when I tried to do sort of rib structures in the middle of my lumber house, it immediately fell apart. So I don't know about that. Oh, wait. Windows on the corner. You know why? Because... Oh, wait, I guess this isn't going to be the floor yet. This is all room 1. Well, I don't know actually how this is going to work. I want to do windows on this this corner on the round piece. So then you could have somebody with a bow and arrow up there shooting down at people trying to cross the drawbridge, or trying to use a battering ram on it or something. Let's see. Now the roof, you say. Well, I kind of think this needs to go higher. I mean, it's a castle. But am I pushing the limits of what man can achieve? I don't know. I might be. But it's stone, though. You'd think it'd be super strong. And heavy, though. Strong and heavy. It's a double-edged sword. It stops a catapult, but it also breaks under its own weight. I'm gonna keep going with this, and then I'm gonna try to lay a floor. Part of me really wants to go with the super safe route of a wooden floor. The other part of me is like, no, Zach, this is a castle. You can do stone floors. I don't know about that. My castle must pierce the heavens. I think I should do a build that is specifically has no aesthetic value, and it's just literally to see if I can get a tower way up there. Oh, look at those clouds. Yeah, it's a nice little sky texture up there. Yeah, I didn't even notice that. Now I have. Now I'm pleased I've seen it. I did see the edge of the map. I don't know if that's something I should go over there and spoil, but I did venture out there to see what the edge of the map looks like. And there is an end, and it's pretty small. It's actually just over these mountains. I assume, like Medieval Engineer or like Space Engineers, at some point they will have different settings for that, like different world sizes, small, medium, large, infinite, maybe, I don't know. Here's an interesting thought, though. They Keen Software Studios mentioned in their dev blog that in Space Engineers they are trying to add planets, not just asteroids, but planets. So that would be like you could land on them, you could build on them, you could walk around them. Theoretically, if we've got a spherical planet in Space Engineers, what might that mean for the ground in Medieval Engineers? Might it also actually be a planet? I don't know. It'd be pretty cool, though. It would be very cool. I don't know about dimensions, though. They do really like realism in this game. And oh, there we go. And that's something that is pretty cool about the series. So, that being said, you might assume that they might be interested in realistic planet sizes, or at least large planets that emulate realistic planet sizes. But I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking about that. It's probably too early to tell. Dang, look at that. That's looking pretty cool so far. I'm excited. I am loving it. All right, now I got to think about floor, and I got to think about support. I really, really want to test out my options for stone floors. And I don't know what that would be. Here's my guess, what I want to do. I will compound block. Nope, I can't rotate this vertically. So that idea is not valid at all. I was going to try to use this piece that I have selected right here, rotate it like this, try to build a floor that way, but I don't think that's a thing. Josh, I would love a nightclub in the center of the planet, but we actually have to build it without deleting it first. Good luck, us. Alright, let's look at more options for stone floors. Stone ceiling. Weight. 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 Which, first of all, that's a really cool piece. I might have to top the drawbridge area off with something like that. 2, does it let me do what I wanted to do a second ago? Can I now rotate this up? No. So you can make arched ceilings, but you can't, doesn't seem you can put a stone ceiling block, stone platform. I wonder what that is. Oh, that's cool. Maybe not for here, but for exterior stuff like that. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Dang, that is pretty cool. Well, that'll probably be a thing. Absurd lack of seating. If you're talking about the nightclub, Josh, that couch will work. I just have to be able to select it and not the whole rest of the station. I think the couches would be pretty cool, but again, we have to place it first. So it looks like though my dreams of a stone floor are a little bit unattainable right now. So I'm probably going to have to go with the wooden flooring for the second story, which is really not that big of a disappointment. I'm going to use, I need to attach it to something first because it won't just place up. Well, I guess I could do like put it there and then maybe make changes if I need to later. Let's kind of get a good sense of this area, and then I'll fill it in. All right. All right. Out of range. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. And floor. I was really worried that the middle was just gonna cave in right there. Let's take a look at our structural integrity map. Oh. Weird. There's a lot of green, some yellow, but look at this orange right here. That's on a block that has full support underneath it. So could it really be that the blocks in the center are pulling on it? Almost like elastic tension pulling it down into the middle? I don't know. It's weird. It is very strange. One thing I kind of want to test, since I failed so epically with supports last time, is what interior support models are viable and which actually causes real lift. I'm going to put this here, and I'm going to assume that I get weight below it. I don't get weight below it. All right, let's take a look at that. I'm going to add more weight to the center and see what changes if I do. Boop. It seems to be pulling from the outsides, right? Those triangles of yellow weren't as heavy or thick. Oh, God. Well, there it is. And I've done something bad. Yep. Oh, my. Oh, God, the floor. There's a stone just catapulted up in the air. Oh no. I had really high hopes for this. Okay, well, now we have some destruction. What are my cleanup options? I don't know. I'm going to do some dangerous command Xing in close quarters. What I would love to see is a delete debris option. Oh, this is sad. That's tragic. I thought that was really going somewhere. And I would really like to continue it, but again, there's all this debris in the way, and I just don't know what to do about that. Let me take a look. Options. Game. Okay. Controls. No. Graphics display is probably not going to be in there, if anything. I don't know. I don't know if there is any easy way to clean up debris once you've fucked up. Can I even... What the... What's happening here? Or can I put things on you? What are you doing there? It's like I can't even... Right, just clean this up here. Put that down in the trash hole. Got this loose debris here. Just gonna shove it on down. Right here. Hold up. Hold on. Here we go. Right, we're gonna increase the size of our trash hole for a second here. Yep. Let's get that big excavated tool here. Yep. Yep. Oh, yep. All right. Yep. All right. Gonna clean up some more of this debris. Here we go. Got it. Nope. It's pretty flat. Gotta kick it along. Nope. There we go. Just kicking that along here. Down in the trash. Oh, down in the trash hole. Oh, hey, the debris just kind of melts away after a while. All right. Let me try to put stuff back in here. Okay. That's good. That's good to know. Now, I wonder, that makes me curious then too. I wonder if there'll be options for debris length, just so that you can kind of choose, you know, sometimes it might run a little bit worse when you have too much debris, or you can just let that happen because everybody likes giant debris fields. It's just kind of cool. I'm having trouble placing these blocks here. Might just go in and terraform that land down. Still having problems placing blocks there. I wonder why. I am aimed at the blocks next to it. Wait a minute. Let's try something different. Ooh. Oh, it really doesn't want me to put blocks there. Well, we'll come back to that in a second. See if we can get the rest of this area filled in. Just making progress. This isn't a guide, right? No. It's not. Zach's Guide to How Not to Build Structures with Integrity. And can I copy and paste structures like in Space Engineers? That's a really good question. I just hit F11, which in Space Engineers is your wait, is it F11 or F10? F10 is the blueprint screen, and it looks like that is a feature. I do have a blueprint screen. So what I'm going to try here is I'm going to try to copy this castle. Dude, castle copied. And I'm going to paste castle. And it happened. So look at that. That's what I'll do as I work along with this. I will periodically save it. And if it dies, we'll get a little we'll get it back. We'll get some of it back. What I have learned so far is that me and floors are not really good allies. We are currently in a war of conflict of interests. It wants to fall. I want it to stay in place. You can obviously see how there are some problems there. And me and putting blocks in little holes is also a problem, apparently. Get clean up on the wall. Clean up. Nope. Clean up that. See if I'm really curious too if that trash in my trash hole has disappeared. Oh no. Still down there. Yes, the trash hole. So Josh, you're editing right now? That's funny. Double Zach. Too many Zachs. Too many Zachs. Alright, what is the deal here? There is some, like, yeah, I don't know. Something really doesn't want me to place blocks in certain places. And, well, well, that happened. Alright, I'm gonna I don't know. Should I surrender this project yet? I don't want to. I was really liking where it was going, but I'm all kinds of destroyed right now. Oh, I'll just screw around while I wait to hear what you guys say. Did I lose this project completely? Well, I've lost this project for sure. Oh my god, this is so cool. What? Boom! Wow, I'm actually really impressed by that. That I was really expecting a lot of crumbling to happen. I was expecting a lot of crumbling to happen, but that held together pretty well. Alright, now we got so much more debris. If I do continue this project, I got a lot of material to ship to my trash hole. Lots of material. It's got to go down in the trash hole. Push that off down right over there. It looks like big chunks of styrofoam. Just kicking that giant piece of styrofoam down into the trash hole. Oh, get this little chunk right here. Got another chunk over here. Oh, nope. So I've got go for broke, and you can't just put everything in the trash hole. I think I will concede this build because I don't want to sit here and try to put everything in the trash hole. All right, we're on to build number 3 then. Well, wait a second. I have one more idea. No, wait. We'll be starting clipboard. I'm gonna copy. I'm gonna try to paste. And it won't let me paste right back into the ground. That's kind of traditional Space Engineers fashion, is it doesn't like being put inside of voxels that it could otherwise be put into. Okay, this one's gonna be dumb, and I know right off the bat I'm gonna lose this castle build, but here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna build the tallest motherfucking castle tower that you have ever seen. It doesn't need to be strong. It doesn't need to have rooms. We're going up and up and up. Here we go. I don't know if there's a strategy to this or if a big block of stone is gonna get her done. Claim it on my insurance. Yeah, that's a good idea. That'll work. Oh yeah. I'm gonna have to go quick. I can see the yellows and oranges building up real fast. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, look at that. Oh my god. We're entering the danger zone here. The danger zone is being entered. It's nice, pretty color gradient, though. Oh yeah, man. How would you build a structure up this high? Actually, it would have to be pretty slender. Well, I don't know. You'd have to do some kind of supports. That's what I'm really curious to spend time figuring out in this game is what are valid like support structures. What actually supports weight? I might have to take some kind of architecture class to learn that. I don't know, because the system's pretty complicated, and the fact that that one floor caved in, I guess that was partly my fault. I think I deleted a block in the middle of it a little bit, just a little bit in a bad way. All right, look at how danger zone we are right now. This is we're about at the final straw of this. Let's go. 3 more rows. Boom, boom. Nope. We have destruction. Oh god, we have massive lag spike. Oh, I was trying to autosave. No! It's coming down. Dang, just right down on top of itself. Crumbling to pieces. You see the voxel or the voxel pieces just kind of fade away. Interesting. It's like there's like a limit of debris quantity on the map or something like that. But look at that. Look at that melting and just free falling, crumbling away. It is pretty dang cool. Oh no! Run away before it fades! Yeah, that's pretty cool. The ruins of a once great civilization. Alright, I don't know if that counts. I don't know if that counts as a build. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. I'll take it as a loss. So I'm gonna fly. I'm gonna fly over here for a bit. And I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try something else. I'm gonna try another castle, I think. Also take some drinks of some Dr. Pepper. Today, we are not actually sponsored by Dr. Pepper. I wonder if I just need to kind of micro build it up a little bit instead of trying to build so big. Or even on this one, I think I'm going to start out with a little bit more of the foundation here. Try to sort of build something out. Won't worry about making it look too natural yet. If the build survives, I'll go back and do something like that. So I'm going to try to build another keep-like structure. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Fergafirm. It's good to have you here. Thanks for hanging out and commenting and watching me fail at building castles. It's fun to have you here, dude. All right. So, continuing this build here, continuing to play with this land, working it out, just moving and grooving. Yeah, I like this. It's actually some of the pieces, some of the parts going diagonal like that, even with this square tool, are looking pretty cool and pretty natural. The music is actually not bad either in this game. I don't know if you can hear that very well on the stream. It kind of at a few different times I've heard kind of things that remind me of Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, which if you follow me on Twitter, you may have realized I've had a little bit of an obsession with that lately. That game was one of my jams back in the day. I played it a lot. I had a lot of friends who played it too. So I've been listening to that soundtrack for nostalgias. It's been good. But yeah, there are some themes in the back here that really remind me of some of the songs from that game, and that's pretty cool. There's also one that reminds me of this this turn-based strategy game, Call to Power. It's basically like Civilization. In fact, I think it was, I want to say it was made by them, but don't quote me on that. I don't know if it was or not. But there's it had a very distinctive main theme, and I heard something that really reminded me of that in here. All that to say, it's pretty chill. It's pretty nice, relaxing, medieval themed music. Let's see. There we go. Looks like I don't have a whole lot of land here yet. Go out that way. Build that here. You know what? I have an idea with this. I'm thinking maybe this could try to be like, maybe like a defense, like a guard tower. And that could be standing on this outcropping of rock overlooking this area, like a watchtower, sentinel post. And theoretically, it'll help me get better at building with structural integrity. Because it's going to have to be kind of tall, a little tall at least, and it's going to have to be inside, but it doesn't have to be necessarily that big. And maybe I should just start with curved blocks anyway. Maybe if I'm going to kind of make a round tower, I'll just start with something kind of like that. This looks like a good enough spot for the foundation, though. Oh, I already had that there. Like that. Like that. What would be really, really cool is if somehow there were varying sized curve blocks. And I don't know if that's as simple as making one that's like in a 4x4 space on the grid, or they've been playing around with these idea of adaptive shape blocks, and I don't know if that could be something that plays into that. But I would like a tower like this big that's completely a cylinder all the way up. That would just be really sick. Okay, so again, watchtower. We're trying to do like some kind of guard tower, watchtower, outpost. Gonna put a door frame here. I am gonna try to do slender walls as opposed to my castle where I built up. Well, I don't know. This is again where I get into that area of what is heavy and bad, but what is strong and supportive. Maybe I'll do one floor like this. Oh, that's not a great idea. I don't have a whole lot of space to work with, so I won't be able to put any kind of exterior windows or walls. And being this as it is a watchtower, we really need some of those. We need to be able to look out and see what's happening around us. A wall piece. And I think this time different. Instead of trying to put floors on over empty rooms like I was last time, I'm going to go ahead and do all kinds of interior support ideas first. Let's load my second toolbar up with this stone pillar. And I almost just want to, like, go overboard with this thing. I don't know how much weight it can support, so it may not be my best option for interior supports. Maybe something like that. And if I don't know, if I'm really paranoid, I could do... Oh, wait. Ooh. Ooh, I thought of a cool idea. What if I did like a spiral staircase in the center? That might function as a support and a cool way to get up to the top. See how much room I have. Because I don't have a lot, and like a fool, I built this an odd number of spaces, yet I want a cylinder tower. Maybe we'll do a wider cylinder tower on the top of it. So this first area then would have kind of a staircase on the side. Let me go back to my pillar and see if I can put one kind of in the center. Ooh. Little wave of sleepy hit me there. No, it does not look like I can put it in the center. So that is gonna have to do. I also do want to try to get away with a 2-block high ceiling on this first level. But I have no idea whether or not that is smart, dumb, viable, not viable. We're gonna try it out for science. Things are looking okay so far. From our quick glance at the structural integrity monitor. Yes, got some walls, got some curves. See if I can come at this from the other side. Oh, I'm gonna need compound building mode on. Boop, boop. Oh no. Oh, I put a block where I didn't want it, and now I have to be very careful about trying to delete this. I missed. I actually don't know the proper command to delete a piece of a compound block out. I thought it was just to hold down Alt and delete, but that's what I think I was doing, and it didn't work. It's possible I misclicked. It's also very possible that I just kind of missed the structure. That's a thing I would do. All right, okay. So there we go. Oops, fell down outside. It's kind of the basic structure. I do kind of want to throw some windows in on the ground level, some more windows. But this is a very dangerous game, since I already have my whole building built. And if I fuck up once, everything goes tits up. I would absolutely love a simple tooltip or interface icon that tells you whether or not you are in compound build mode. There is a toggle button for that, but it is kind of hard to tell unless you have the tooltips up whether or not you're actually in compound mode or not. There we go, got that window in. And one more over here. It does kind of have a temple vibe. You're right. Those columns inside really give it sort of, I don't know. Yeah, a temple, oracle. Yeah, I see it. I see it. I see what y'all seeing. Oh, dude, I did think of a cool idea of like putting a turret on the exterior here that kind of sticks out on the lower side. I don't know if that's a good idea. It might be cool, might not. I think I'll try it though. Let me see if I can get a floor on here. All right. Time number 3. Zach building floors on top of other things. It worked with my log house until I got to the roof. And then it got bad. So we're going to do that. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is put some of these things around. Check out how that stresses the structure. Not so much. Great. Great, great. There we go. Cool. This will let me put the little, what do you call those things that stick up on the top of castle walls? I know the place you walk is called the ramparts. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. See there. Boop. And turn that. Oops. Oh no! Oh, I deleted so much! That I was pretty sure I did not have compound build mode on, and that's why it deleted all the blocks that were compounded into that location. Alrighty. Okay, there we go. Got that little overhang area done. That's pretty cool. Right, well, it is 4 o'clock, and I think I am going to take a quick break to get some snackage, get some business taken care of, and but I will be back very soon to continue working on this castle. So I will see you guys in a few moments. Maybe, yes, there we go. No, maybe. Did it work? Probably. We'll hope it did. And I am back. Welcome to anybody who's tuned in over the break. See, Luke Zaz has been here or is here. What's up, man? I am Zach with the Button Mash Bros, and I'm building castles and mostly failing. But it has been pretty cool. It's a great look at Medieval Engineers right now. It's in early access alpha build. Whew. I feel like I just ran a marathon. Maybe I did. It's the fastest marathon ever run. But, yeah, we're gonna jump back into that here. Let's see, making sure things come up there. Alrighty, we have been currently working on a watchtower. Kind of like what you might see. Oops. Uh-oh. Got a little problem here. Nope. Yep. Okay, hold up. Oh no. I have a little mapping problem going on with my controls here. I am in somehow locked camera. I'm gonna save. Exit to main menu. See if I can get that fixed. Some competing button mappings going on apparently. So I think that was probably this here. All right. All things go well. Should be back to normal, and we should be able to continue our watchtower that looks strangely a little bit like a temple. It's got some cool little pillars in the middle. Actually, it's cool that... Oh. Still locked in this mode. Interesting. Huh. Well, I am really stumped on this. What? Wait. What? What the hell? Ladies and gentlemen, somehow I have astro projected myself outside of my own body. And I'm now going to build a castle from a remote location while my body chills up here. All right. I just don't even know. I just don't even know. All right, so I'm going to work on the battlements, assuming that my building is looking pretty stable. Off in the distance, you can see failed building number 1. Failed building number 3, and the foundation of failed building number 2. As we have climbed higher and higher with these builds, the structural integrity has really started to bite me, and I have not been trained in any kind of engineering knowledge that would help me make a stronger, better, more stable structure. But that's what this stream, I guess, is all about. It is figuring out how to build things, what we can build, and what things just don't really work. Josh says, I have transcended human bonds. I have. I no longer have need for a corporeal body. It's just going to hang out there. Who needs a body when you have mind building? Well, that's a problem. Make sure my compound building button is on, and even then, I miss the piece I am trying to delete. There we go. That's the kind of thing that will really screw you up later on. Oh, whoa. That's interesting. That's curious that a piece, a large piece, is actually made up of smaller pieces that you can delete independently. That was kind of cool. Shows kind of how some of the backbone of this stuff works. Probably how some of that destruction actually works when it's trying to calculate all that. All right, there's that side. Got one more side over here. There we go. And cool. So we have like a level 1 rampart area, and we're going to build up a tower in the middle here. Wait, what? What the hell? I don't understand. My body's just gonna hang out right there. He's gonna be our sentry, just looking out over over the land. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna try to build a floor here. Most of my floor attempts have been gigantic failures, so we'll see if I can get it right this time. I do want to do some rounded flooring on the corners to kind of match the shape of my building here. I'm going to put out some floorboards here, and I'm really, really hoping that these center columns help hold up the weight, distribute the weight of the tower that I want to build on top of this. Now here's an interesting thought. If I want to build another story to this, guys, I don't know where I am anymore. Everything is weird. Everything is wrong. Yeah. Okay, back through the floor here. Whew. Apparently, since I have no need for a body, I can just fly. I can literally just fly everywhere I want to. I'm just gonna, I don't know, just gonna ignore that for now. Huh. Well then. I have a really, really sinking suspicion that it has to do with my F button mappings, which I have mapped to things, so I can't just freely use them. So that's kind of a thing. It's kind of a thing here. Now, if I did build a tower, I would think the foundation would be like right here, and this would go up up through the top part and continue on upwards. And I am really curious if just building some interior supporting things here would be enough to support a tower on top. So we're gonna play around with that idea. We're gonna test that out, see what happens. It's a little bit weird because I've left my body behind somehow. I can literally fly through anything, and I can't interact with the ground, so I can just rip, 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 pop in and out wherever I want to. It actually is kind of good for building something. It means I can do this and don't have to worry about the floor being in the way. There I am. That's me somehow standing on the ledge while I am actually floating around looking at myself. I think I might be lucid dreaming. I might not be building a castle at all. I might be sleeping in my little hut that actually didn't break because maybe I am actually a good builder in real life and I'm just having a nightmare. Who knows? It could be any sort of thing. So I put those structures about right there. I put one here, and I put one here, and one there. And I'm going to take a look at my structural integrity. And actually, it looks like through the center, it's green. It is green. So that is working. That is working really well. Okay. I don't think it's looking quite like a temple anymore. I think now our watchtower is looking a little bit more like a fortress. It actually kind of reminds me of a cake for some weird reason. Am I crazy? Is anybody else getting cake vibes from this? I don't know about that. But before I go any further, what I do know is that I need to figure out how I'm going to do stairs in here. Now, I probably could just do a spiraling staircase that goes up the center. And it could, let's do that. Let's do a straight line staircase, and let's do this staircase here, just in case. Let me see. All right, if I start it here, kind of go up like that. Get a staircase block. This will be a terrible idea to stick this above, probably, without anything below it. So I will get a stone arch like that. Oh my, what did I hit? I may have actually hit my slate button. Josh, tell me if I hit my slate button. Because that may be the culprit of this weird sort of out-of-body experience thing that's happening. All right, he says, yes, I did go to slate. So something to do with this button that I have hit. Aha! Well, now I'm going to be in a transition slate, and now I should be back to normal. All right, I'm going to send a message in chat. It should be back to normal now, and I actually am back in my body. Yeah. So, what I've just learned is that the F buttons allow you to leave your corporeal body behind and go into a totally alternate world where walls don't matter and the floor is just a suggestion. Okay, cool. Well, we got that fixed and figured out. I will just try to avoid using those commands unless absolutely necessary. Cool. Okay, now we're working on this staircase. We've got part of it up. We're going to build this section up right here, and I'm going to try to slap one of these curved staircases into this. Oh, wait, no, I don't have to. What I really need to do is remove this floorboard. And I need to do it scaffoldly, because what I don't want to do is delete the entire compound block section, you see? Oh, my. Oh, I may have used the wrong staircase here. All right. Let me turn compound building on. Select the staircase and remove. Okay, now this one, there's two types of curved staircases. One that is curved on the outside and doesn't go through blocks like that, so it matches up with the curved blocks. And then the other one, which I accidentally used, is actually square in the corner, and that one lets you build a curved staircase into a square wall frame. It is really cool that they thought of that, because you might need to do that at some point. And everybody likes it when blocks just sort of meld together in perfect formation. Okay, so I started there. I actually don't know where my thing is going to try to come up through. Aha, right there. So let me put that piece of floor back and delete that piece of floor. It really does look like, since I built those structures, those curved walls, all the way to the ground on this build, that has really helped my structural integrity, that this is a lot stronger than some of the other floors that I have tried to build today. Alright, cool. So now we're coming up into the second story. You can have a guard posted out here to look over the landscape. I think I do want to do a tall tower, though, a second level to this. If I can, if the structural design engineer gods will permit me to. So I'm going to take every precaution I can. I'm going to build a wall here that's going to try to bear some of the weight load. But I'm going to check that, because that doesn't have any support below it. There is just, that's going to be held up by that curved part that I've already built. I'm going to put a thing on top of it for science. And check that out. Still green. Oh, we're still green. Oh, yeah. Because that's as high as I want to go with it. If I can... Oh, man, I'm so close. This could be success number 1 for today. Alright, still looking good. I'll add an archway here. It's 8. Rotate that around, compound it, yes. And the same sort of deal for over here. Compound, boom. I'm doing things. Luke, yeah, structural integrity is a thing. This kind of colored grid I keep pulling up represents how strong different pieces are, how much weight is being put on each piece. And you can see green is good, but actually on this corner over here, we're starting to get into the orange and the darker colors. When it gets red, you have problems. And when it gets red, you end up with things like this, which was a giant tower to the sky at one point, and now is just a small heaping shell of rubble. Things will actually break. Oh, here's an even better example. This was my first build today. It was going to be a lumber house where people could could cut down trees and rest and bring back lumber too. Is like a out on the fringe of the castle territory, and I did not build it very well, and this was the result. It just kind of crumbled to pieces. So you have to be really, really careful about how you build things. I think I've been being a whole lot smarter with this one. In general, I'm trying not to have walls that don't have supports that go all the way to the ground. Now, I am being a little sketchy, not being very careful here. I've got these middle walls, not the rounded ones. The rounded ones are supported all the way to the ground, but the middle ones are not. And that may come back to bite me in the butt at some point. But we're still green in the center. Oh, you know what? I'm looking at the outside here, right? What I'm not looking at is how we're doing on the inside. And we're in the yellow inside. What the? Oh my god. Well, we are in the yellow, but we had a little bit of a cave-in or something. I'm gonna need to build a trash hole. Huh. That is not cool. I do not like how that is looking right now. Oh man, it can't support. This column can't support it. It just can't be done. Now, okay, let me think about this. There are other options for support here. I wish there were other options for rubble clean out. Oh man, it crunched down into my foundation a little bit. Get out of there. Get out of there. So, let me try an archway like this. Which I can't do because there's it's because rubble's in the way or because there's no actual block below it. I don't know. Either way, this is a little bit problematic. Oh, well. Dang. It looks like anything I try to put right there to try to fix it is also going to just disintegrate real quick. Huh. Well, that is a little bit of a blockade to my plans here. I'm not sure how I can keep building this up without causing more damage than I can fix. Luke, I think I've been being a whole lot smarter, Zach 2015. Let's see. Got my wall. Let's rotate it around. Not seeing how to get anything right there. Well, this is a problem. Other than that, though, I'm looking pretty strong. That's so strange that there's just this one center of stress right here that can't be built. Oh,